Welcome to the Pitchability Show. This is the show where you develop from the ground up. Welcome to the Pitchability Show. This is Tom Oldham with Dynamic Velocity. This is the third video in the youth development series. And one of the most important things when working with youth pitchers is to help them gain confidence on the mound. One of the questions that I always ask them is, if you gave up a 300-foot home run, are you allowed to think about what just happened? And overwhelmingly, they raise their hand and they say, no, you're not supposed to think about it. And I correct them to say, of course you're going to think about it. You're human, and you just gave up a 300-foot home run, okay? The most important thing is not what just happened, whether you strike a guy out or you give up a home run or a double or whatever it may be. It's how you're reacting and adjusting after the fact. So the thing that I work with my pitchers on is you have, from the moment you're getting the ball back from the catcher and going back onto the mound, that's your opportunity to think about what just happened and think about a positive adjustment that you need to make the next pitch, if any. Then, once you get up here onto the mound and you hit the pitching rubber, that is where you need to reset. So I always talk to the guys about this pitching rubber being a trigger of a reset button, so that as soon as they get back onto this pitching rubber, they're resetting their mindset, all right? And when we're on the mound, the only two things that matter are pitch and location. So what am I throwing and where am I throwing it? So this comes into play when you're working with youth pitchers, because there's a lot of distractions, whether the shortstop just made an error, or the parents or the coaches are yelling at them, or if it's 100 degrees out, or if it's freezing out. There's a lot of distractions that can get into the youth player's head. So we have to try to eliminate all of those distractions by creating a good routine on the mound. So again, after the pitch or the play, whatever it may be, and the pitcher's getting the ball back from the catcher and then getting back towards the pitching rubber, that's the time to think about the positive adjustment. Then, as soon as you hit the pitching rubber, or what we call the reset button, you're resetting your mind to pitch and location. So what am I throwing and where am I throwing it? You want to work on that not only in practice and pregame, but obviously in game, so that it just becomes a natural part of what they're doing on the mound. Hope that helps.